Hey guys, Todd Kazinka here, Planet Hoops. It's been a while since I've created a video. If you're new to the channel, please click that subscribe button down below and make sure you hit the bell as well to get future notifications for new videos. This is a screencast I'm going to be doing today using a very cool piece of software from Sideline Sports. And if you want to get a special deal on the playbook that I'm using, as well as other fantastic tools from Sideline Sports, please let me know. You can see that there are quite a few different things and different ways you can modify things on the left. If you take a look, we've got all the different paths to use, custom paths, positions, all these different accessories right here. If you want to do drills, more accessories. This would be applicable maybe for strength coaches, strength and conditioning coaches. We've even got some symbols for players, different ways you can move players on the court. These are all customizable with colors as well. You see all the different numbers, blue, red, white, black, yellow, green, whatever you want. You can use just buttons. You can use circles, A, B, C, D, E, as well as you saw up top here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, X1, X2, X3. I'm going to show you, I'm going to actually open, this is the first frame of a new animation I was going to start, but I'm going to just open up just an example here of an animation. You can see right here it's done by frames, frame 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is how you set up your animation. You do it individually first in the frames, and then you can just click on play animation, and then it will play. So why don't I show you what the animation looks like? Just move that down here. So again, 4, 2, 5, 1, 3, a couple of different basketballs there, just showing the different options. I'm just going to press. You can play frame by frame if you want. There's a third ball. Okay, 1 comes up there, 4 and 5. I will be setting a screen. 2 fakes one way, it goes to the left, and then 4 is going to be setting a screen for 5. 1 comes ball side, 5 rolls to the ball. And then obviously 3 different options. That's a lob to 4, 2 flares to the corner, and then right to 5. And your last option could be also to number 1 as your safety, as evidence right there. Okay, so, and then the shots. So let's stop it, start from the beginning, and just play it all the way through. As you see, this is totally customizable by you. You can put all your whole playbook in the Sideline Network XPS if you'd like. And yeah, that's as simple as it is. So here's that same play here, just using the individual frames, setting it up like that. I'll go through a whole play and show you how to do that as well. There's the screens. There's the one coming up. These are just the individual frames, as I said. And then you can zoom in, zoom out as well. I'm just using the lower arrow key. And then I have a scroll bar on my mouse that scrolls down. Or you can drag it like that. Okay. I personally like having these a little bit bigger. And if you look up to the right there, that's 148%. Okay, so let's open another one. That's actually a pretty good play. Let's open up a new one. Create a new animation. Let's call it YouTube basketball playbook. Okay, it's going to give you a blank canvas, And again, you can make it as big as you want each time. We can go big like that. All you got to do, which is really cool, is click the 1 button right there if you want to populate all these numbers. And it should go to the next one automatically. 4, 5, right? I have a little button checked here. If I uncheck it, it will continue to be the same number, right? But as soon as I check it, it will go to the next one. 2, 3, 4. See how that is? So that's a pretty cool feature. And if you want to get rid of those all, you can, I think there's a way to, I can't remember how to do it off the top of my head, to erase everything. I wish I could remember that, but anyway, just use the eraser. Gets rid of everything pretty fast anyway. I think actually what you do is right click. Yeah, and then clear frame. So let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to right click. Clear frame. Are you sure? Yes. And then everything goes away. I like that feature. These are all your paths. Let's just do something basic. Let's just do like a turnout section. 1. Let's have 2 here, 3 there, 4, and 5. Okay. Going to right click. As soon as you right click, you can add the frame. So you add a new frame for the next play if you want, if we're doing an animation. Okay, you can move these guys around. Whenever you see the color on the top, that means that's the one that you're actually moving. All right, so let's say we set up like that. It's as simple, again, as picking one of these. You click on the player, and you can change the color of this red to whatever color you want. You see down here, that's where you change the color. As soon as I click once, it's going to make a point, and it's going to do a curve. Okay, and when I right click it, that's the end of that path. Come over here. See how I'm just left clicking, and then right click, and then it's finished. All right. Let's add a ball to number 1. I think you can make that ball size smaller as well. Anyway, let's go to the next frame. Right click, add frame. So here's our second frame, and it's got the players already in the new position. So that's pretty cool. If we would have made a pass, let's say here, that would have shown up. The ball would show up here in the next frame. So one thing I didn't do in this first one, I'm going to go back here, is I'm going to do, if I can find it, little screen action. So click on the closest player, right click, right click. So it shows the screen. That's not the best. I can remove that if I want. Remove that path. And move this guy back a little bit. See how that over there that moved as well at the same time. So I'm gonna left click. Sorry, I'm gonna go to this. Click, then right click. Shows the screening action. All right, so let's say we want the ball over here now. Automatically, this made a line. Normally, you'd do a passing line. Let's just undo that. So let's go with a dotted line so we know it's a pass. Let's remove that line. Remove path. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to pick up that. Right click. You can see over here the ball's automatically now in this hand over here. So I think that's really cool. And up here when you're doing your animation, you can set the time to be faster or slower depending on how you want your players or your coaching staff to see that. So let's just see what the animation looks like. And then we'll play around with the times. Okay, so let's close that. Let's change the time to 1 second instead. Then that's faster. Okay, try that again. Some people might like to show that fast. Some might like to show it slower. Let's do it in 2 seconds. I think you might even be able to type it in there too. So that's a pretty cool feature. I'm just going to go like that. 2.0. Okay, let's go back. Let's go here. Play animation. So it's a lot slower. Okay, so now let's add another frame. Oh, also, you can add the description. Let's add the description. Let's say basic motion, whatever you want to call it. Basic motion. First option. Right? Totally up to you how you want to customize it. Let's make these a little bit smaller. Right click, add frame. Here we go down below. Make it a little bit bigger. So now let's go second option. All right, so again, very, very basic play. But let's say now in this particular play, we're gonna screen across to 4. One's gonna screen for 3. So now we've got the screens coming across. So what should we do next? We're going to make another frame. Okay, add frame. So now you can see automatically that the program places these players here. So now what you can do is you can actually drag the players over, or you can pick a path, right? Simple path, and just say, okay, I'm going to click it on that guy. It's going to connect to him. Let's say we move him to here, right click. And let's do kind of more of a curvy path. So I'm going to fake this way, left click, and he's going to try to post up under the basket, right click. All right. So play the animation. Going across. All right, so that's the end where we are now. And again, very basic movements, very basic play, but you get the idea. So I have more of these online that I've done in the past. Some of them good, some of them not so good. But the Sideline XPS playbook is always coming up. They're always coming up with new things. And maybe I'll show you a few things that we can add onto this. Again, you can make the circles. Want to make the circle small. I'm going to add a new frame just to show you, just a blank frame. And that will be down below here. I'm going to clear this frame. And I'm going to make it bigger. And let's show you, here's a text thing that you can have the name of your arena on the bottom. Move that around if you'd like. Very easy to do that. Just add a new text size. I won't go into that right now, but a lot of your things are up here. image library, sign library. You can print all of these, save them as PDFs. You can rotate your screen that way. Mirror left, right. Rotate again so that the basket's down here. This also adds a frame, a continuation. That adds a new frame as well up there. So there's more than one way to do things. Let's say we click on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. What else do you want to know? I like this. This is kind of cool too. You can see how you can change the different colors and sizes of things. At the bottom, let's say I want to make them 1.5. I'm going to click on this guy. That does the same one. If I click that box, remember, showed you before, it changes each time. Let's clear that frame. Yes. There's the size of the ball right down there. Let's make the ball smaller, 1.5. You have a bunch of drills you want to do. You can place all the balls up here. You want to add some cones. Agility ladder. You can see this would be pretty great for preparing a practice and a practice plan. Although the XPS, we do have other features I'll go over in another time. Footprints. Right? It will go through all of these footprints. Just going to remove these. And that would be for being specific, I guess, with your however you want to do your footwork, teach your footwork. Which way you want the player's feet to be facing. Let's say we want some defenders out here. Make sure that box is checked. X1, X2, X3, X4. Erase. Want to make those smaller? I can do that. Let's go back to the eraser. More buttons here. You can see all different colors. Here's the text right here. Let's say we want to say warm up drills. Change the font. It's very preview font, bold, italic, outline. Change the color. Let's make it like a blue. So okay, click OK, and then go there, then go there, and you can move that. You can make that bigger or smaller. There we go, the color right there. So if you have something like a text that you want to change, just go like that. I want to go back here. Just click it. It changes the color. I thought you could do it with these X's. I'm pretty sure you can. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Anything that's on there. I don't think you can do it with the basketballs, but any of the colors. Obviously, that's kind of an annoying color, but you want to have your offense in one color and your defense in another. All right. So you see how flexible and convenient that is. Let me show you now some of the images that you have. They've added something new. Haha, this is a new thing. I haven't seen this before, and I love it. It's customizing your court. You never used to be able to do this. So here's your FIBA courts, NBA courts, just different, obviously different dimensions, high school and empty if you want to open that from scratch. So this is great. I've never seen this, as I said. That will be the lines on your court. You can have them black. And the outside, let's say your team color is pink, which I hope it's not. Let's pick a different color. Maybe that color. And I don't know what that's from. These are more, I think, not sure. Very nice. Light shadows. Tiles wide. So it also changes the type of wood. So you can save that. You can call it first preset or whatever your school name is. Let's say you guys are the Eric Hamburg Griffins, which was my high school. These are similar to our colors. I saved that. So now if I want to use that, I can select it, and it comes and it changes all of these. You can see up close. Maybe when you make it a little bit smaller, might be better, but I don't really like that color from here, but it's okay. It's not bad. So again, that is your image library for FIBA courts, NBA. You can see, watch the size of the 3-point line change. NCAA, different size court, high school. So I think that is very awesome. I'm surprised at that. I never knew even that's a new thing, new to me. I haven't been on the Playbook for a while. So other thing is the sign library. So these are your signs. You can actually make your own. You can see that one I have there, Arena. You can put whatever you want in there, change the number of columns, rows, the scale, the rotation. You can see how it says personal. The A to Z circles, right? A to Z with arms. These are new as well. I haven't seen these ones before. And you can see they're not checked, which means I have not right-clicked to say that they're available. I haven't even done that. Triangles, buttons. All right, if I don't want to see that anymore, I can just click that, and they won't be available for me. Black, players 2, players. So anything you want, it's got everything here for you. It's fantastic. All right, so I'm almost at 30 minutes. I don't know if many people are gonna actually stay for the whole 30 minutes, but regardless of that, I really want to thank you for staying with me, if you did stay with me the whole time. And remember to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Subscribe. My name is Todd, Planet Hoops, www.hoophype.net. And remember also, if you do subscribe, click that button and click the little bell next to it so that you get all the future updates. Have a great day, and send me a message. Leave a comment. Tell your friends. I'd love to keep doing these and showing you more different plays. This is, again, a basic overview of the Sideline Sports XPS Network Playbook.